Motivational Monday. You know I do Motivation Monday. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. So, I'm back with another good content, and I'm back with another good video, right? And it's sad also at the same time. This is very sad, right? So we have another mass shooting in North Carolina, in Southport. It's a pier where you can pull up at to have drinks and have a good time, you know. As we look all around this country, on this blessed land that we call America, right? The descendants of Cain are going at each other, are going after each other, and murder, death, and killing each other, and doing mass shootings. You see, what's going on is that people are going to paint or force a narrative of what's really going on. People are going to paint or force a narrative of what's really going on. They are. They're going to paint or force a narrative. But the narrative is that I'm just shaking my head. I would like to send my condolences out to the victims. Anyone that passed away or anybody that was hit with these gunshots. And I don't recommend us doing violence. Violence is not the way. What it does, it just fuels, right? And it gives an edge up on this entity because that's his thing. His thing is to get people to murder, death, kill each other, and do violence. And I feel that we need to basically go back to the drawing board to figure this out. And on my channel, I already figured it out for us. I already figured it out. On my channel, I already figured it out. I told you what we need to do as human beings. As human beings, I told you what we need to do. So, this ex-Marine, Iraq veteran, went on a rampage. Pulled up in a boat, shot people up. Pulled up over there by that pier and shot people up. Murder, death, kill people, and tried to kill people. He got apprehended. But let the media tell you that he has mental issues, mental health issues. And he's been going through a lot. He has a lot of lawsuits going out. And this was filled with rage and hatred. And this is why this individual had done that. You can tell that to somebody else. Not on this channel. We don't play games like that. We talk about spirituality. And we give solutions here on what we could do as human beings and get us to the next life, the next existence. See, what it is that this entity is backdooring you. Whoever this entity is backdooring you, but it's not letting you know that you're being backdoored. And this is something that you never saw before. You never saw something like that, right? To individuals, this generation right now. But it happened before. It happened before. It happened when those came in able land, took able land by murder, death, killing by force, killing people, murdering people, and took this land over, right? And some of Cain's descendants stood up on business and saying that this is not right. The Alpha Omega, the Almighty said, do not do this. Don't do this. And they was called Nagam lovers. Whoever supported able descendants in this land and said that the Lord said, do not do this. Do not enslave able descendants, the indigenous people of this earth. They was hung right along with us and burnt and everything else. Where are they elders at and they descendants of their family members? Where are they? You don't think that people have a nasty taste about that? You don't think that they had families? See, this is a dark, dark history that they're not going to tell you, that they're going to keep promoting racism. A portion of Cain descendants always supported Abel descendants because we knew the truth and we know the truth. Spiritually, even though this sick, barbaric devil demon has been leading the force for years upon years, indoctrinating both sides. Canaan descendants and Abel descendants. Canaan descendants and Abel descendants. A portion. Now let me tell you something. In every civilization, there's bad apples. There's people that are going to do murders. There's people that are going to do killings. There's people that's going to rape. They're going to steal. They're going to rob. They're going to do everything. In every civilization, there's crime of individuals upholding this murder, death, kill, barbaric way of thinking, devil, demon. They're going to uphold it because for fame, fortune, and riches, light shares the squad, lights, cameras, and actions. This is an actual true fact. A portion, not all of us. A portion of us stand on business, stand with the Alpha, Omega, the creating everything existing, the Almighty. We stand with Him. We uphold righteousness. We uphold the scriptures. We uphold the laws and rules and regulations which were sent down upon man to keep us in control. Because if we don't be in control with the side of ourselves, we can get out of hand. That's a portion. And there's another portion that want to cause chaos, which this is actually true for. This is actually true. So we come with spiritual knowledge and spiritual understanding and spiritual experience to figure out what can we do as human beings. We cannot undo the past. We cannot undo these ancient times that was happened way before us with Cain and Abel. We can't undo that. But we're not going to allow individuals to spread deception and being deceived and darkness and ignorance amongst us. We're going to speak up against the truth. And the truth is that racism is dying off. We have to move to another existence in life. And the objective is to get up there. You see what it is? This entity don't want you up there. The reason why the entity don't want you up there, right, is because he was cast out and he went against the Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything existence. Way before mankind. Way before mankind. Right? He was cast out and sent down here upon the earth. Him and his dupes. And he's not an angel. Never was an angel. He is his own civilization. He got kicked out from the foreverness, everlasting life. He told everything in creation to bow down to mankind, to the melanin people. It's an actual fact. To bow down. This was his most greatest creation in existence besides himself. He duplicated himself and breathed into mankind a piece of his glory, a piece of no beginning and no end. He put that inside of mankind. He never did that to no creation. He never did that to nothing that he ever created. To ask the true fact. Except mankind. We are his most greatest work that he ever created in existence. To ask the true fact. So this entity lied. Everything in existence bowed down to mankind. Everything in existence by right. Everything in existence bowed down. Because he told everything to bow down to mankind. Yes. It's an actual fact. The reason why I keep going back there because we need to know the truth. We need to know why all these things are going on. And it's not because people got mental issues or people going through problems, or people had a lawsuit, or they got mental health. This is all lies. These are lies to dilute us and deceive us and misguide us from the truth. But we don't play that on this channel. Maybe somebody else can say that on their channel. But on this channel, we give solutions and we talk the truth with the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. So Nigel, Edge, he went on a rampage, shooting and killing, pulled up in a boat, shot and killed up people in North Carolina. And it wasn't because all his lawsuits was dismissed and he has mental issues. Don't let the media fool you. We know why it happened. Racism is dying off. It's been dying off. And this entity wants to keep it going on. And the people know the truth, that in order for us to get to the future, we got to come together like the rainbow. That's why the rainbow is there. You don't get that? You don't understand that this entity has backdoored you, using people of your own civilization to murder, death, kill? You don't see that? It's backdooring you because there's something that you reneged on there. I may not know it. You know it because you did the agreement with it. So it's letting loose your own descendants, which you are from Canaan Abel. Don't let all these social medias and all these major platforms lie to you that somebody created you. They lying to you. You was melanin people first. There was melanin people first. Melanin people. Do you understand? Cain and Abel, brothers. That's true fact. Cain killed Abel. So the creator snatched the spirit which he gives to mankind. He snatched the spirit and snatched the melanin from you and debased you. That's why the skin was white, because there was no melanin. That's an actual fact. And said be dumb, deaf, and blind. You will never return back to the path of righteousness, of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. People are tired of the racism. You don't see that? We got a common enemy here. A common enemy. You don't see that? It's this entity. He's been lying to you for years and years and years, giving you money to oppress and depress able descendants, which are the glue and the bridge to get to the next life in existence. Is to get to the next life in existence. We are the glue and bridge that can get us to the next life in existence, and pray for others and lead and ask the Creator to forgive our sins and all of the sins of human beings. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now it's up to Him to forgive us. But the backdooring of Him, He's not going to let that go. Adam backdoored Him. Peace and blessings be upon him. Eve backdoored Him. Peace and blessings be upon her. And Cain backdoored him. The only reason why human beings are still in existence, are still here, is because of Abel descendants. And that's our father. That's our father. Adam is our grandfather, but Abel is our father. Is our father. And Cain is your father. Melanin. These are melanin. Brothers, twin brothers, identical brothers, yes. That killed Abel. This is an actual fact. So this is why all this stuff going on. If anybody you want to be mad with, you want to be mad because of your skin, you want to be mad because you don't have no melanin, you want to be mad because the sun don't agree with you, you want to be mad because nature don't agree with you, water, birds, and bees, and everything in existence don't agree with you, be mad at this entity that backdoored your father and got the melanin snatched out of your body, right? And the spirit snatched out of your body. That spirit is the creator, and the creator is everlasting, cannot be destroyed. He snatched the spirit out of you and left the soul. That's the most greatest thing that he could place upon creation, a piece of his everlasting life, no beginning and no end. And this is why we are the glue and the bridge to get to the next life. We are the communication. We are the guidance. We are the future. We are the information that can get to the Alpha Omega, to creating everything in existence with his permission. Because there's so much backdoor going on, he don't trust anybody. And I won't trust nobody neither. You don't like when people backdoor you, right? So he is the creator of everything in existence. When he created us for justice and balance upon this earth. And the reason why this entity told Cain and taught him how to kill Abel is because Abel was this close us getting us all back up. And this entity could not have that. He could not have us going back up because he was forbidden to go up. We was going up. So in order to mislead and misguide all of us, he had to kill Abel and wipe all the memories and histories that he ever exists in anything else. And lead a force with Cain and descendants is to keep us oppressed and depressed. This is an actual true fact. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, this is an actual true fact. Yes. I want you to understand this from a spiritual point of view. So Nigel Edge got caught. He got caught. He pulled up in a boat where that pier was at and shot the people up. And I would anybody that passed away, I want to send my condolences. I don't recommend that you do violence and killing people because that's not the answer. Violence is not the answer. Sometimes is it necessary for us to go to war? Yes, because we know that in creation, war has to be implemented to keep people at bay. That's actually true fact. But this keep doing things leading to force to kill, murder, deaf people? No. We do things to keep justice and balance because evil cannot overspread. And evil don't want good to overspread. You understand? So it's always going to be a battle. But we cannot allow evil to go throughout the land being unchecked. It has to be checked. It's an actual true fact. This entity's backdooring you. This is our common enemy. Now you see it. Stop lying on social media. Stop lying on the news. Stop lying on these major platforms saying that people got mental health issues. Now that's true. But these individuals that's doing these mass shootings and killings and murders, they don't have no mental health issues. Just go and do your history on how many Cain descendants, I don't like to use these terminology, white people that was lynched and hung and beaten and burned for supporting Abel descendants and standing up against of us being in chains and shackles, which we never did. We always fought. We always fought and ran and fought. Trust you me. They're not going to tell you the history. That's to keep us oppressed and depressed. This is lies. So I want people to rise up, rise up, rise up. We are the glue to this actually existing into this earth and bridge. She listens to us. Right now she's dormant. She's not dormant because she's being led by forced caretakers. And she don't want the 4 caretakers no more. So I want you to understand this. And I'm liking what Trump is doing, pushing hate, and him and his administration is pushing hate. There's a force here that's going to push back against hate, racism, discrimination, and all that other stuff. It's going to push back with the help of the Alpha Omega, to creating everything is existed. The rainbow is here. The rainbow is here. I want you to understand that and get that information out. Yes. So this is a sad day. Like I said, I want to send my love and my condolences out to these victims. Violence is not the answer. Violence is not the answer. But war is necessary in certain cases. War is necessary in certain cases. But this war been going on with us. It's been here since the beginning of the creation of mankind. It started with us, it's going to end with us. Over here in the West, in the West, in the West. Why do you think this entity is prevalent in the West? Why? What's over here in the West? A blessed land and a blessed people and an ancient people that he do not want to go up. He wants to be able to go up. He's not allowed to go up. And he don't want you to go up with us. So that's why he's leaving his force. All you got to do is leave this entity alone. Leave it alone. State by state, block by block, people by people. We'll manage. That's how you defeat it. Because you can't defeat it physically. Because you can't see it. You don't have the knowledge, wisdom, or understanding to see it. And it was never show its true form to you. He's a liar. That's the only way you can do it. He look around. He don't have nobody to blame physically. Physically. He's been lying to you. So that's something for y'all to think about. All right, y'all? Motivation Monday. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace.